ප්‍රධාන ලේකම්තුමා අපිට ගෞරවයෙන් මේ මොහොත
Welcome
පිළිගන්නවා.
to Sri Lanka's number one sports hub, ThePapare.com. Once again, we are live here from the Kalaniya Football Complex for this Dialog Champions League Super 8 Week 2, the third match of Week 2 between Renown SC and New Young's SC. These two sides have met in the FA Cup quarterfinals where Renown won it, and even in the Champions League group stage, it was Renown who came out on top against New Youngs up in Venapur. And it was Rohit Fernando, the coach of New Youngs, who had said that they weren't ready to lose to Renown for a third time. So it will be a very interesting clash here today against Renown, one of the favorites, who were upset in week 1 by Blue Star. A 2-0 win, a surprise win for Blue Star. That's what they can do on their day. And already they have 4 points after drawing against the strong Air Force side. So Renown needs to kickstart their campaign once again, as we are about to start this encounter as the two teams are coming out of the tunnel in this Dialog Champions League 2016 Super 8 encounter. Of course, week 2 was postponed for 4 months because of international duties and adverse weather conditions, as New Youngs in their red and green, Renown the yellow and the white strip come out onto the field. The referee for today is the very well experienced referee Jiren Robesh.
ශක්තිය විනය එකට එකතු කරමින් Dialog Champions League පාපන්දර ගාවලින් Super 8 තරඟවටේ Renown සමගින් New Youngs කණ්ඩායම තරඟ ආරම්භයට පෙර ප්‍රධාන පිළිසුරුවන් පෙරට කොටගෙන සමූහ ඡායාරූපයකට හැම කෙනෙක්ම බලාපොරොත්තු ගතවන මොහොතින් මොහොත තප්පරෙන් තප්පරේ තරඟයේ උණුසුම් බව වැඩි කරලා Dialog Champions League පාපන්දර ගාවලී Super 8 වටේ තරඟයට ඒකම අපි ගෞරවයෙන් ආර්දර කරනවා කණ්ඩායම් දෙක හඳුනා ගන්නට ප්‍රධාන ලේකම්තුමන් ශ්‍රී ලංකා පාපන්දු සම්මේලනයේ බාලේන්ද්‍ර ඇන්තනි මහත්මයාට දිලානි සිල්වා තරඟ තීරක අද දවසේ බාලේන්ද්‍ර ඇන්තනි ප්‍රධාන ලේකම්තුමන් පෙරටු කරගෙන ක්‍රීඩා කණ්ඩායම් දෙක රතු පැහැ වර්ණයෙන් New Youngs කණ්ඩායම එකම කහ පැහැ වර්ණයෙන් Renown සුපිරි තරගයක් අද දවසේ අපේ පාපන්දු ක්‍රීඩා ලෝලීන්ට දැක බලා ගන්නට අවස්ථාව කැරණිය ෆුට්බෝල් කොම්ප්ලෙක්ස් ක්‍රීඩාංගණයේ සිට Thank you very much. ගොඩක් ස්තුතියි ප්‍රධාන ලේකම්තුමනි බාලෙන්ද්‍ර ඇන්තනි ශ්‍රී ලංකා පාපන්දු සම්මේලනයේ ක්‍රීඩාවට උචිත කාලගුණික තත්ත්වයේ ක්‍රීඩාංගණයේ වටා එක්රොක් වෙමින් තම සුළු මොහොතකින් අති විශාල ප්‍රේක්ෂකයන් පිරිසක් මේ ක්‍රීඩාංගණයට එකතු වෙන වග අපිට සත්‍යයි Dialog Champions League පාපන්දර ගාවලී Super 8 තරඟ වටේ සුපිරි තරගයක් අද දවසේ Renown සමගින් New Youngs වෙන්නපුව
සුදජ්ජාලත් මදුශාංක කරුණාරත්න සුපුල්ලක් රුවන් Foster Amadi, Hasita Priyankara, they would sorely miss Mohammad Mushikan. The attacker is out with a broken hand, but it's Hasita Priyankara who has to lead the lineup. Who has to lead the attack, Hasita and Foster. They are playing a 3-2-3-2 formation. Tilanka, Carlos and Avishka back three. Renown playing 5-4-2. back with the two wing backs. Certainly it will be a test for this back three. Ashok Harunaratne, of course, played a brilliant role in the week one against Colombo FC. Goalless and earn a point. That's what New Young's were hoping for, and they took it. As we going for a quick Tamil commentary brief, Arshad.
කණ්ඩායම් 18ක් එකම කිරුලක් ඩයලොග් චැම්පියන්ස් ලීග් ෆුට්බෝල් තරගාවලිය 2016 ශ්‍රී ලංකා ෆුට්බෝල් රජකිරුල ඩයලොග් පූර්ණ පිළිපලේ
කාසිය වාසියවරදා බැනිවෙන් අනතුරුව තරඟ ආරම්භයට මොහොතකට පෙර නිව්යන් අධ්‍යක්ෂින් බහුල ක්‍රීඩා කණ්ඩායමක් ඊට නොදෙවෙනි Renown අද දවසේ මේ තරඟ වටේ කවුරු ජයග්‍රහණය කරාවිද අපේ හදවතේ ඇස්මත් එක්ක තමයි ඩයලොග් චැම්පියන්ස් ලීග්
New Youngs අනි அதே போன்று Blues கோல்கள் கணக்கில் அனுராதபுரம் சொலிட் அணியை வெற்றி கொண்டிருந்தது. அந்த வகையில் இந்த வாரத்திற்கான மூன்றாவது போட்டியாக தற்பொழுது நியூ யங்ஸ் கல்லூரி நியூ யங்ஸ் அணி மற்றும் ரெனோன் அணிகளுக்கு இடையிலான போட்டி ஆரம்பித்திருக்கின்றது. கலனிய கால்பந்து மைதானத்திலிருந்து தொடர்ந்தும் ஆங்கிலத்தில் வர்ணனையை தருவதற்காக நவோத்.
It's Renown who will kick things off in the bright yellow. Fazal to Dimutu, who would definitely love playing this forward position. New Youngs in the red and green as Hakim with his first touch puts it forward. As you can see, Rizkan has moved up front from his left wing back position. It will be a very long day for the New Youngs back three. Fazal, Job Michael, not the perfect 1-2 you would want early on. Job Michael not getting his first touch right.
தற்பொழுது போட்டி ஆரம்பிக்கப்பட்டு முதல் வினாடிகளிலே இரு அணிகளுக்குமான கோல் வாய்ப்புகள் பெறப்படுகின்றன. ஏற்கனவே ரெனோன் அணி தமது அணிக்கான சிறந்த ஒரு வாய்ப்பை பெற்ற பொழுதும் அதனை சிறந்த முறையில் முடிக்கவில்லை. தற்பொழுது நியூ யங்ஸ் அணிக்கு சிறந்த ஒரு முயற்சியை மேற்கொள்கின்றது. நியூ யங்ஸ் அணியின் முன்கள வீரர்களால் ஒரு ஃப்ரீ கிக் வாய்ப்பின் மூலம் அந்த முயற்சி மேற்கொள்ளப்படுகின்றது. எனினும் இறுதி நேரத்தில் கோல் காப்பாளரின் அருகிலே சென்று அந்த பந்து கை நழுவப்படுகின்றது. எனவே முதல் வினாடிகளிலே இரு அணிகளும் தமது அணிகளுக்கான கோல் வாய்ப்புகளுக்கான சிறந்த சந்தர்ப்பங்களை பெற்றன. எனினும் சிறந்த முறையில் நிறைவுகள் இடம்பெறவில்லை. ஏற்கனவே அனைத்து கால்பந்து ரசிகர்களும் எதிர்பார்த்த வகையில் இன்றைய போட்டி மிகவும் விறுவிறுப்பான ஒரு போட்டியாக அமையும். தொடர்ந்தும் நியூ யங்ஸ் அணியினரின் கால்களிலே பந்துகள் இருக்கின்றது. எனினும் வெளியே சென்ற பந்தை தற்பொழுது திமுத்து பிரியதர்ஷனை பெற்றுக்கொள்கின்றார். ஃபசூலிடம் பந்து செல்கின்றது. எனினும் நியூ யங்ஸ் அணி அந்த பந்தை பெற்றுக்கொள்கின்றது பிரியதர்ஷனவிடமிருந்து.
Tussle as New Youngs now has the ball with Lanka. Priyadarshana cross in Cleared away by Shamil Fazal. But it's once again Priyadarshana who intercepts. Karunaratna. Again a cross in. Foster. Priyadarshana. Wave after wave of attack from New Youngs. Early attack coming from Renown. New Youngs has had the early possession. Rizny, some space, turns around, finds Fazul. Rizny. Ball is a bit too much for Dimuthu Priyadarshana. Throwing taken. James Soga. Supun Lakron finds Sudat Jalat. Poor pass now. Fazul with acres of space. Rizny. Fazal is making a run from deep inside. But the ball is a bit too much for Fazal to run onto. Now Supun Lakruan. Back to Karunaratna. Disney. Nowhere to go. Hounded by two. Puts it back. Poor bit of play. Now Rifnas to Shamil. Azul. Now Rizkan, who has made the attack up front. He is fouled. One for the team. A silly challenge coming from the number 8. I'm sorry, from the number 2, Avishka. Avishka Pereira. Fazul and Fazal on top of it. It will be Fazul to take it. Short one taken. Set move not working as New Youngs now has the ball. Opportunity to break free. Francis pressing hard and forcing the mistake. Not allowing New Youngs to break free. Now Usman to Hakim. Rather sedate start for this match.
The Recap, your daily sports update. Wherever you are, tune into ThePapare.com at 6:30 p.m. on the dot and be updated on what happened around you.
The Hero Cup second ODI between Sri Lanka and Australia. Australia leading the series 1-0. The news is that Angelo Matthews has won the toss.
Hi, welcome to Hope Centric Yoga. I'm your host, Hope.
Master Priyankara wriggling past two. He was hounded by two. But was able to make himself some space and shoot with his left. There was no stopping that.
தற்பொழுது போட்டியின் 13 நிமிடங்கள் நிறைவடைந்திருக்கின்ற நிலையில் ரெனவுன் அணிக்கு எதிரான முதலாவது கோலை பெற்றுக்கொண்டு
Mohammad Usman was nowhere. Horrific bit of play from Renown. All over the place after that goal, Renown.
ரினோன் அணிக்கு எதிராக மிகப்பெரிய ஒரு அழுத்தத்தை கொடுத்து வரும் நியூயாங்ஸ் அணி தமது அணிக்கான இரண்டாவது கோல் பெறும் சிறந்த வாய்ப்பை நழுவவிட்டுள்ளது. பல வாய்ப்புகள் பெற்ற நிலையிலும் எதிரணியின் ரெனவுன் அணியின் வீரர்களின் மிக மோசமான தடுப்பு காரணமாக அந்த வாய்ப்பு மேலும் அதிகரித்திருக்கின்றது. நியூயாங்ஸ் அணிக்காக ஏற்கனவே தமது முதல் கோலை போட்டு 2-3 நிமிடங்களில் தமது அணிக்கான இரண்டாவது அந்த வாய்ப்பையும் பெற்றிருக்கின்றது நியூயாங்ஸ் அணி. எனினும் ரெனவுன் அணியின் கோல் காப்பாளர் உஸ்மான் தற்பொழுது உபாதைக்கு உள்ளாகியுள்ளார். எதிரணி வீரரின் தடுப்பை மேற்கொள்வதற்காக ஓடி வந்த வேளையில் அவரது காலில் எதிரணி வீரரின் உடல் பற்று தற்பொழுது உபாதைக்குள்ளாகியுள்ளார் உஸ்மான். ரெனவுன் அணியை பொறுத்தவரையில் மிகவும் சிறந்த ஒரு பங்களிப்பை வழங்கும் வீரராக அணி கோல் காப்பாளர் உஸ்மான் இருக்கின்றார். தற்பொழுது அவர் உபாதைக்கு உள்ளாகியிருக்கும் பட்சத்தில் மாற்று வீரராக இரண்டாவது கோல் காப்பாளர் அணியினுள் நுழையக்கூடிய வாய்ப்பு இருக்கின்றது.
Not looking good here for Usman. Yes, the sign is that he is unable to continue as Danushka Rajpaksha, the number 22, is readying himself to come onto the field. A big blow here. The slightly built Usman will be replaced by the tall Danushka Rajpaksha. He'll need all his height here today against the tall attackers from New Youngs. They're making the replacement. Danushka Rajpaksha, last year played for Army. He's coming onto the field, and his first task would be to weather this corner, the attack from New Youngs. Ball in. Bit of indecision. Fazul puts that out for another corner. Back-to-back corners here for New Youngs. Almost another here. Rajpaksha missing that ball off the upright of the crossbar. Beg your pardon. Rizkan getting a header in, which bounced off to the crossbar and was able to clear that away. Hard in the mouth stuff for Renown. Now they try to break away. Poor pass here, as New Youngs are just hogging that ball. And another shot opportunity. This time Foster is offside. All the talking here in the first 20 minutes have been done by New Youngs. They've been utterly dominant against the much fancied Renown. Ball put out, Renown throw in, quickly taken. Job Michael. Going away from goal, Fazal looking for the cross, the far post, no one there. Hasita Priyankara. Foster. Easily dealt with by Hakim Kamil. The new formation, the 5-3-2, hasn't worked so far for Renown, as New Youngs have been utterly dominant with the 3-2-3-2 formation. Cross in. Another effort blocked, this time by Fazul, I beg your pardon. Now James Soga, wonderful bit of play. Tilanka Priyadarshana, now the cross in. Brilliantly saved by Danushka Rajpaksha. Had he missed, it would have been an easy tap in for Foster Ahmadi. Shamil, Hakim. Fazal, who has dropped back. Ball up front to Dimitra Priyadarshana. Going out. Priyadarshana. Bit of aji-baji here. Handbags thrown around as referee Robesh in consultation. The early shove was from Tilanka Priyadarshana, and both of them rightly so getting a yellow card each. Bit of frustration creeping into Renown. A retaliation from Fazal as this free kick now comes in. Ball in, punched away. Rizni, Fazal. Not the slick passing we've seen from Renown in this early going. 25 minutes gone as New Youngs once again has it. Lakruan. Soga back to Lakruan. Tries to change sides. Another poor pass. Interception was good, but the pass was a poor. Fast Amadi. Through ball intercepted by Shamil. Trying to find Rizkan, who was inside his own half. Francis to Rizni. Again cleared away. Shamil, who has come from his centre back position. He's known to maraud forward. Now one-on-one pass was really poor from Lakruan Pereira. Now Rifnas to Fazal, hounded by Priyadarshana.
அணி பெற்றுள்ளது. ரெனோன் அணியின் இந்த பெனால்டி வாய்ப்பை கவிஷ், இலங்கை தேசிய அணியில் இடம்பெற்றிருக்கின்ற கவிஷ் சிறந்த முறையில்
Hi, welcome to Hope Centric Yoga. I'm your host, Hope. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe to ThePapare.com. Special thanks to Body Bar for the location and I from Sri Lanka for the video production. Follow me on Instagram at featherpalm_fox.
The Recap, your daily sports update. Wherever you are, tune into ThePapare.com at 6:30 p.m. on the dot and be updated on what happened around you.
Hi, welcome to Hope Centric Yoga. I'm your host, Hope. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe to ThePapare.com. Special thanks to Body Bar for the location and I from Sri Lanka for the video production. Follow me on Instagram at featherpalm_fox.
The Recap, your daily sports update. Wherever you are, tune into ThePapare.com at 6:30 p.m. on the dot.
Wonderful turn from Hasita Priyankara. Through ball for Foster Amadi. Danushka Rajpaksha going after it. Another scare for Renown. Had Danushka been unable to block that, would have been a pathway for another goal. New Youngs gets a corner. Ball in at the near post. Not the best of deliveries. Amadi found offside. Fazul puts it back. Good sight from Rajpaksha to find Shamil. Now Fazul. Dimuto. Rifnaz. Fazal. Back to Dimuto. Rifnaz. Shot from Rizney. going away. And looks like Renown now also readying a change. Disney, who has had a groin concern, surprisingly started. And looks like it'll be Hanifa, the new man for Renown, who will replace him in a couple of minutes time. Now Hasita Priyankara with space. Goes past to. The opportunity is lost there, but still New Youngs has the ball. Soga to Amadi from range, going over. As Hanifa Mohammed, the man from India, is making his return. Wonderful 1-2 here. Rifnaz, one brilliant turn. Fazal. Hanifa. Shamil. Space and time. Fazul. The first time ball trying over the defense. It's the tallest man on the park who clears that away. Nishanta Pereira, fondly known as Carlos. Fazal. Dimutu Priyadarshana taking a shot. It's the first attempt. We are 5 minutes away from half time. And it has been New Youngs who has utterly dominated this first half. Even though they gave away a penalty, it was a brilliant save coming from Spunkavish. They had the opportunity of making it 2-0. But the ball bounced off the crossbar and cleared away by Renown. In the early going now, Francis Rajapaksha. Kamil. Shamil. Fazul. Amadi. Sudhat Jalat with space puts in a cross, which goes away. Dimutu. Fazal. Very poor pass considering his standards. Rifnaz. Quickly taken. Another poor decision taken by Fazal. Throw in to nobody. Hakim changes the attack. Shamil. Fazul. Dimutu. Rifnaz hounded by 3. Nowhere to go. Hakim. Rizkan in space now. Wonderful spot from Fazul. Across the looping one. Not the best of crossers. Hakim. Ball over the top. Easy collection for Kavish. Fazul. 1-2 not working there. An acrobatic clearance coming from New Youngs. Fazul. Good ball to find Fazal. Goes past one. Opportunity here just before the halftime break. Unable to control it with his first touch. Job Michael. We'll have 4 minutes of added time in the first half. We had two quite lengthy breaks, injury breaks for the two keepers. Mohammad Usman, who was substituted by Danushka Rajpaksha early on in the first half, and then Supun Kavish. He had a head injury as well, but he recovered to save the penalty he conceded. Opportunity, chance, away from goal. Foster Ahmadi. And a corner here, quickly taken by Renown. Horrific challenge, and it's number 6, Supun Lakruan Pereira, who gets that yellow card. And just a reminder to join on ThePapare.com for Sabir Kader's Back to the Board segment, where he gives you the technical and tactical analysis of the Club Rugby League hotting up in this second round. Avishka clears that away. Sudat Jalat. Wonderful turn here for Foster Ahmadi. Going into the box. And on the edge of the box, there's that free kick for New Youngs. Just before the half-time, opportunity here for New Youngs to double that lead and double the misery for Renown. By the looks of it, it'll be a left-footed kick. Towards the far post, just going over. Was that from Madhushanka Karunaratna? That's the last kick of the first half. As it's New Youngs, the dark horses for this championship, who are leading. An early goal coming from Asita Priyankara and an injury for Usman Hamid of Renown, forcing them to make a change for Danushka Rajpaksha. They got a penalty, but Supun Kavish recovered from his injury scare to save it of Job Michael. And they've dominated play, especially in the first 20 minutes. Then Renown looked like they were coming back into the game. But after that penalty, it was once again New Youngs who were dominant, and from Susil Pradeep with his left-footed. To see, we'll come after the break to see how it will turn out. We'll finish off the first half with the Tamil summary.
தற்பொழுது டயலாக் சாம்பியன்ஸ் லீக் சுற்று தொடரின் சூப்பர் 8 சுற்றின் இரண்டாவது வார
The recap, your daily sports updates. Wherever you are, tune into ThePapare.com at 6:30 p.m. on the dot and be updated on what happened around you.
ක්‍රීඩාවේ අභිමානයත් මගේ කණ්ඩායමට ඇති ගෞරවයත් පෙරදැඩි කරමින් ක්‍රීඩාවේ සැබෑ ගුණයන් වන නීති රැකීම සහ ඒවාට ගරු කිරීමට මම ප්‍රතිඥා දෙමි. නිහතමානීකමත් අවංකවත් රැක ගැනීමෙන් විනයගරුකව සහ සාධාරණව ක්‍රීඩා කරන බවට මම පොරොන්දු වෙමි. I respect the game.
Second ODI between Sri Lanka and Australia. Australia leading the series 1-0. The news is that Angelo Matthews has won the toss.
I pledge to play by the rules in the true spirit of sportsmanship, for the honor of my team and the glory of sports. I promise to engage in fair play and uphold the values of discipline, humility, integrity, and above all, respect. I respect the game.
The Recap, your daily sports updates. Wherever you are, tune into ThePapare.com at 6:30 p.m. on the dot and be updated on what happened around you.
ක්‍රීඩාවේ අභිමානයත් මගේ කණ්ඩායමට ඇති ගෞරවයත් පෙරදැඩි කරමින් ක්‍රීඩාවේ සැබෑ ගුණයන් වන නීති රැකීම සහ ඒවාට ගරු කිරීමට මම ප්‍රතිඥා දෙමි. නිහතමානීකමත් අවංකවත් රැක ගැනීමෙන් විනයගරුකව සහ සාධාරණව ක්‍රීඩා කරන බවට මම පොරොන්දු වෙමි. I respect the game.
Second ODI between Sri Lanka and Australia. Australia leading the series 1-0. The news is that Angelo Matthews has won the toss.
I pledge to play by the rules in true spirit of sportsmanship, for the honor of my team and the glory of sports. I promise to engage in fair play and uphold the values of discipline, humility, integrity, and above all, respect. I respect the game.
The Recap, your daily sports updates. Wherever you are, tune into ThePapare.com at 6:30 p.m. on the dot and be updated on what happened around you.
ක්‍රීඩාවේ අභිමානයත් මගේ කණ්ඩායමට ඇති ගෞරවයත් පෙරදැඩි කරමින් ක්‍රීඩාවේ සැබෑ ගුණයන් වන නීති රැකීම සහ ඒවාට ගරු කිරීමට මම ප්‍රතිඥා දෙමි. නිහතමානීකමත් අවංකවත් රැක ගැනීමෙන් විනයගරුකව සහ සාධාරණව ක්‍රීඩා කරන බවට මම පොරොන්දු වෙමි. I respect the game.
Second ODI between Sri Lanka and Australia. Australia leading the series 1-0. The news is that Angelo Matthews has won the toss.
I pledge to play by the rules in the true spirit of sportsmanship, for the honor of my team and the glory of sports. I promise to engage in fair play and uphold the values of discipline, humility, integrity, and above all, respect. I respect the game.
The Recap, your daily sports updates. Wherever you are, tune in to ThePapare.com at 6:30 p.m. on the dot and be updated on what happened around you.
ක්‍රීඩාවේ අභිමානයත් මගේ කණ්ඩායමට ඇති ගෞරවයත් පෙරදැඩි කරමින් ක්‍රීඩාවේ සැබෑ ගුණයන් වන නීති රැකීම සහ ඒවාට ගරු කිරීමට මම ප්‍රතිඥා දෙමි. නිහතමානීකමත් අවංකවත් රැක ගැනීමෙන් විනයගරුකව සහ සාධාරණව ක්‍රීඩා කරන බවට මම පොරොන්දු වෙමි. I respect the game.
Second ODI between Sri Lanka and Australia. Australia leading the series 1-0. The news is that Angelo Matthews has won the toss.
Hello and welcome back once again to Sri Lanka's #1 sports sub. We are live from the Kalaniya Football Complex. Dialog Champions League Super 8 Week 2 encounter between Renown SC and New Youngs FC. It's New Youngs who are leading 1-0. Early on, the goal coming from Hasitha Priyankara. Opportunity Missed when the ball. Now the opportunity was missed when the ball was hit underside of the crossbar and cleared away. Change for Renown also came with Mohammad Usman being substituted through injury. Renown, I must say, have been all over the place in the first half. They were completely outplayed by New Youngs. Renown, of course, coming into the match with a 5-3-2 formation, a new formation for them. Haven't worked for them. They got a penalty, which was brilliantly saved by Kavish, who shrugged off a head injury when he conceded that penalty. And Renown will need to bring out their best to win this and get their championship aspirations back on track. They lost their first one against Blue Star 2-0. Surprise loss. An interesting 45 minutes coming up, isn't it, Arshad?
தற்பொழுது நாம் மீண்டும் இணைந்திருக்கின்றோம். இடையின் முதல் தர இணையதளம் விளையாட்டு இணையதளம் ThePapare.com உடன் நியூயார்க்ஸ் மற்றும் ரெனோன் அணிகளுக்கு இடையிலான இந்த போட்டியின் இரண்டாவது பாதி மீண்டும் ஆரம்பிக்கப்பட்டிருக்கின்றது. கலனிய கால்பந்து மைதானத்திலிருந்து ஏற்கனவே முதலாவது பாதியில் 1-0 என்ற கோல் கணக்கில் முன்னிலையில் இருக்கின்ற நியூ யங்ஸ் அணி தற்பொழுது தமது ஆரம்பத்தை இந்த இரண்டாவது பாதியில்.
No changes at halftime for either side. Rizni being replaced by Mohammad Hanifa for Renown. Midway through the first half for Renown. Fazal. What tactics has Mohammad Amanullah has done for this side in this second half? We have to wait and see. Master tactician Rizkan has the Priyankara to Sudat Jalat. Sends the ball towards the corner flag. Brilliantly done by Soga. Miss pass. Job Michael brings it forward. Ball for Fazal. Looking for options. Finds Job Michael. Back to Fazal. Cuts back in. Fazul. Changes towards Rizkan. With space. A hanging cross. Hanifa. Dimatu Priyadarshana. Fazul. Fazal. Poor bit of play after having good bit of possession. Rifnaz controls it well. Goes past 1, 2. Cutting back in now. Fazul with space. Tries a through ball for Fazal. Now Job Michael controls it. Shoots off the upright. And out for a goal kick. That's what Renown can do inside the first 3 minutes of the second half. Good bit of passing. Has created that opportunity. Good start for them. It was a patient build-up, strung together quite a few passes. We didn't see that much in the first half from Renown, the passing game. Shamil brings it forward. Fazul hounded by a couple of New Young's players. Rizkan wriggles out. Fazal with space. Brilliant ball for Job Michael. Opportunity here for him. But Supun Kavish, cool as you like, under pressure, collects it well. Once again, Renown now back-to-back chances created from them. Their slick passers now working. Now New Youngs now again a poor pass intercepted by Fazul, but New Youngs gets it back. Amadi, the shot which goes way over. Fazal. Nishanta Pereira clears that away. Now Foster Amadi. Effort going over. Poor bit of play there from Renown to give away possession. And New Youngs still threatening. Fazal. Pass again, a missed pass coming from Fazal. His range and the direction hasn't been there today. Opportunity. Brilliant one. A defensive mix-up, a horrific mix-up. Gave Job Michael to redeem himself, and redeem himself he has done. He cool as you like. Took his time, found his spot, and put it past the on-rushing Supun Kavish. This time there was no stopping that.
தற்பொழுது இந்த போட்டி மிகவும் விறுவிறுப்படையும் வகையில் ரெனோன் அணி தமது அணிக்கான முதலாவது கோலை பெற்றுக் கொண்டிருக்கின்றது. ஏற்கனவே முதல் பாதி ஆரம்பித்து முதல் ஓரிரு நிமிடங்களில் சிறந்த முறையில் பல வாய்ப்புகளை பெற்ற ரெனோன் அணி அவற்றை நழுவவிட்ட நிலையில் தற்பொழுது இறுதியாக ஜோப் மைக்கேல் மூலம் தமது அணிக்கான முதலாவது கோலை பெற்றுக்கொண்டது. தற்பொழுது மிகவும் விறுவிறுப்பாக இரு அணிகளும் விளையாடி கொண்டிருக்கின்றது. சமநிலையில் இருக்கின்றமையினால் போட்டியை வெற்றி கொள்வதற்கான கோலை பெறுவதற்கு இரு அணிகளும் தற்பொழுது முயற்சிக்கின்றன.
There's urgency now with Renown. And I said earlier, the goal was coming, and it has only taken them 7 minutes into the second half. They created two chances initially, the first one hitting the upright, and another one saved by Supun Kavish, but the third one not to be, with New Youngs as the horrific defensive error. Both the defenders going to clear that ball. None of them clearing it properly. And that clearance header falling at the feet of Job Michael, who had the easiest task of putting it past, taking his time, picking his spot past the on-rushing Supun Kavesh. Now the momentum is with Renown. Foul here from New Youngs. Spring in their step for Renown. The passers are sticking together. Rifnaz. Fazal. Shamil. Rifnaz. Changing sides. Francis puts it forward. Job Michael chests it down. Still has it. Job Michael. Looked to be a foul, but Hanifa intercepts. Shamil. Very good control from Fazal. Now Shamil. To Job Michael. To Hanifa. His effort outside of the boat. There was an overlapping run from Dimutu Priyadarshana, which he should have taken. Renown are a completely different side from the first half. Mirror image. They're just simply dominating. Now Rifnas to Job Michael. Fazul. The diagonal ball to find Dimutu Priyadarshana. The cross in. Header. Another brilliant save coming from Supun Kavesh. Hanifa went in for the rebound, but it was blocked by Supun Kavesh, who has been keeping his side in the game, like he did against Colombo FC. Couple of brilliant saves, including a penalty save. Threat is still there. Renown utterly dominant. The best of passers, Hanifa. Not had the best of starts for Renown. His passers hasn't been that good. Now Hasda Priyankara. He has to wait until his attackers come. They are deep inside their own half as Renown now gets their defense back together, but still Priyankara. Sudha Jalat takes a shot again from range. Renown won't mind that, as long as they are not threatening. They've taken 3 attempts, New Youngs. All of them have been over the range of 20 yards. Interception again. But New Youngs has it. Priyankara. Another effort. Going well over. That was Avishka Pereira. First Amadi, Shamil. Amadi shows his strength. Hakim has put that ball out. It's a goal kick for Renown. Quickly taken. Lightning pace coming from Renown. They are not giving any breathing space for New Youngs now. Rifnas. James Soga with space, but not much of options. Takes a long range effort. Easy collection for Danushka Rajpaksha. They are taking those long range efforts. Not much of attack here for New Youngs. Both sides have been the mirror image of themselves in the first half compared to the first half. Renown for the better, New Youngs for the worst. Rizkan. Rifnaz. Pass going over. Now Hanifa on the edge of the box going away. Needs support. Brilliantly done. Now Fazal. Referee says play on. Fazal is not at all happy. Crunching tackle from the veteran Fazul. Spring in their step. And levels of energy we didn't see in the first half from Renown. Just past the hour mark. Amadi to Priyankara. Sudat Jalat, who is going after it. Rifnaz. Changing sides is a Renown. Hanifa. Cutting back in. Poor pass from him. Amadi. Soga. Cross in. Priyankara. Soga. Not giving any space is a Renown. Gain frustration. Ball goes out.
ரினோன் மற்றும் நியூயாங்ஸ் அணிகளுக்கு இடையிலான இந்த போட்டியின் இரண்டாவது பாதியில் 60 நிமிடங்கள் கடந்திருக்கின்றன. ஏற்கனவே முதல் பாதியில் ஹசித பெற்றுக்கொண்ட கோலும் இரண்டாவது பாதியில் ஜோப் மைக்கேல் பெற்றுக்கொண்ட கோலுமே இவ்விரு அணிகளும் பெற்றுக்கொண்ட 2 கோல்களாக இருக்கின்றது. தற்பொழுது இரண்டாவது பாதை ஆரம்பிக்கப்பட்டது முதலே ரினோன் அணிக்கான பல வாய்ப்புகள் இருந்தன. எனினும் அந்த அதிகமான வாய்ப்புகளை நியூயாங்ஸ் அணியின் கோல் காப்பாளர் கவிஷ் சிறந்த முறையில் தடுத்து தனது அணிக்கு சிறந்த ஒரு பங்களிப்பை வழங்கியிருந்தார். அதேபோன்று எதிரணியான ரினோன் அணியின் பின்கள வீரர்களும் ஒரு சிறந்த பங்களிப்பை வழங்கி வருகின்றனர் தமது அணிக்கான இரு அணிகளும் சம பலத்துடன் தற்பொழுது மோதிக்கொண்டிருக்கின்றது.
Hanifa. Fazal. Through ball here. Hanifa unable to get to it. The man who came in as a substitute for Mohammad Rizni has been a substitute back again. There's no worse feeling than being the substitute who was substituted. But a fair decision coming from coach Mohammad Amanullah. Not at the best of games from Hanifa, as looks like Riazi Ahmad. Fazal through ball, on goal. Horrific stuff. Two defensive errors has given them Renown a goal. One which gave Job Michael the opportunity to go one-on-one and score, and this time Avishka Pereira, who was involved in that earlier defensive error with Nishant Pereira, has put that ball into his own net. Renown are now leading 2-1, and looks like there's some more goals to come from the men in yellow.
தற்பொழுது போட்டியின் இரண்டாவது கோல் பெறப்படுகின்றது ரெனோன் அணிக்கான. எதிரணியான நியூயாங்ஸ் அணியின் பின்கள வீரரின் மூலம் ஓன் கோல் ஒன்று சென்றமையினாலேயே அந்த இரண்டாவது கோலை ரெனோன் அணி பெற்றுக்கொள்கின்றது. அவிஷ்க பெரேராவின் உடம்பில் பற்ற பந்து தமது அணியின் கோல் கம்பங்களுக்குள் சென்றமையினால் அந்த ஓன் கோல் வழங்கப்படுகின்றது. எனவே 2-1 என்ற கோல்கள் கணக்கில் ரெனோன் அணி முன்னிலையில் வைக்கின்றது. ரெனோன் அணி பெற்ற 2 கோல்களும் இரண்டாவது பாதியில் என்பதும் குறிப்பிடத்தக்கது. தற்பொழுது மிகவும் விறுவிறுப்பான ஒரு திறமையை வெளிக்காட்டிக் கொண்டிருக்கின்றனர் ரெனோன் அணி வீரர்கள். முதல் பாதியை விட இரண்டாவது பாதியில் தமது அணியின் சிறந்த ஒரு பங்களிப்பை வழங்கி வருகின்றனர் அணிக்காக அனைத்து வீரர்களும். ஏற்கனவே மாற்று வீரராக களமிறங்கிய ஹனீஃபா தற்பொழுது மைதானத்தில் இருந்து வெளியேற்றப்பட்டு அவருக்காக வேண்டி மற்றொரு மாற்று வீரர் மைதானத்திற்குள் உள்நுழையப்பட்டுள்ளார்.
Rajpaksha does well. Back to Hakim. Walking space coming from the veteran Fazul, who finds Dimutu with an inch perfect diagonal ball. Soga. Shamil heads it back. Soga. That was Foster Amari, I beg your pardon. Brilliantly saved from Danushka Rajpaksha. There's something in them as Avishka intercepts. Needs to get back into the game for his team. Rifnas gives away a free kick. Silly mistake from the skipper. Susil Pradeep, Riazi Ahmed, Fazul, Rifnaz, Fazal, who is on side, crossing at the far post, brilliantly read by Supun Kavesh. Now Priyankara with space finds Foster Amadi. Good shepherding done by Francis. Goal kick. They take it again quickly. There's no respite for New Youngs. 68 minutes gone. We are into the 69th minute. Referee Robesh stops play as we see Foster Amadi down inside the opposition penalty box. Just a reminder to catch all the sporting news on ThePapare.com, Sri Lanka's #1 sports sub. We have rugby, the Dialog Club Rugby League hotting up in this second round. Also, the school cricket season is reaching its climax with the March Madness. Catch all the big match action on ThePapare.com as well as the Dialog Champions League. We are into the second week. Champions League would be finishing midway through the month of February.
போட்டியின் மிகவும் குறுகிய நிமிடங்களே எஞ்சியிருக்கின்றது நிறைவடைவதற்காக இந்த ஆட்டம். கோல்களின் எண்ணிக்கை 2-0 என்ற கணக்கில் ரெனவுன் அணி முன்னிலையில் இருக்கின்றது. இந்த ஆட்டத்தை பொறுத்தவரையில் இரண்டாவது பாதியில் ரெனவுன் அணியின் பல முயற்சிகளை சிறந்த முறையில் தடுத்த ஒரு வீரராக எதிரணியான நியூயாங்ஸ் அணியின் கோல் காப்பாளர் கவிஷ் இருக்கின்றார். தற்பொழுது மற்றும் ஒரு வாய்ப்பு கிடைக்கின்றது நியூயாங்ஸ் அணிக்கு. எனினும் சிறந்த பின்கள வீரராக இருக்கின்ற அந்த வெளிநாட்டு வீரரின் மூலம் அந்த வாய்ப்பு தடுக்கப்படுகின்றது.
Good interception from Francis. Foul on Shamil. Renown sets themselves a high standard in terms of passing, and that time Shamil Ahmed heard an earful for that missed pass. Rizkan getting to it, does well and earns his side a corner. The first one for Renown in this second half. The sun in the face of Supun Kavish and the defenders. Near post. Francis diving header and then Fazul rockets that ball into orbit. Rifnas. Good spot from Rizkan. Hakim. The ball to Dimutu. Somehow finds the intended man. Fazal into the box. Job Michael. Again the bravery coming to the rescue. The bravery of Supun Kavish. I must say, even though Renown are dominating, still the scoreline is 2-1. Not truly away with the win, Renown. Still the scare is there. New Youngs can pounce on any mistake at any time. Fazal now intercepts to Fazul. Lazy pass coming from him, and Job Michael is found offside. Soga. Lanka Priyadarshana. Hasita Priyankara. T-Boy intercepts T-Boy Francis. Rizkan. Rifnas. It's the ball up front. Fazal. Kavish got a slight hand to it. Looks like he didn't. Ball was rolling away towards the goal as Nishant Pereira was on hand to clear that away. Good vision shown by the players, especially Fazal, to take it with his first touch. Now the corner, cleared away. Sudhat Jalat down at the near side. First Amadi. Riazi. Farhan. Through ball now. Job Michael. Opportunity here to score. Poor bit of play from him. Kane. Supun Kavish to the rescue. The breakdown with Shanak Amar Singh and Shabir Kader. They'll talk the ins and outs of the Club Rugby League at the end of each game week, which is hotting up. Shamil Ahmed. Rifnaz. Rizkan going after it towards the byline. Ball beats both Nishant Pereira and Rizkan to the line.
இந்த இரு அணிகளும் தமது அணிக்கான அடுத்த கோலை பெற்றுக்கொள்வதற்கான சிறந்த முயற்சிகளையே மேற்கொண்டு வருகின்றது. ஏற்கனவே முன்னிலையில் இருக்கின்ற ரெனவுன் அணி தமது எதிர்த்தரப்புக்கு எந்தவித கோல்களையும் வழங்காமல் பாதுகாத்து கொள்ளும் அதே நிலையில் தமது அணிக்கான மூன்றாவது கோலை பெற்றுக்கொள்ளும் முயற்சியுடன் விளையாடி கொண்டிருக்கின்றது. மறுமுனையில் போட்டியை சமநிலைப்படுத்துவதற்கான தமது அணியின் இரண்டாவது கோலை பெறும் மிக முக்கிய தருணத்தில் நியூ யங்ஸ் அணி விளையாடி கொண்டிருக்கின்றது. இந்த போட்டியின் தற்பொழுது 75 நிமிடங்கள் கடந்த நிலையில் ஃபசால் சிறந்த முறையில் தமது அணிக்கான ஒரு பங்களிப்பை வழங்கியிருந்தார். சிறந்த ஒரு முயற்சி மேற்கொள்ளப்படுகின்றது எனினும் கோல் கம்பங்களில் பட்டு அது வெளியே செல்கின்றது. எனவே நியூ யங்ஸ் அணிக்கான ஒரு கோனர் உதவி வாய்ப்பு பெறப்படுகின்றது. 75 நிமிடங்கள் கடந்த நிலையில் ஃபசால் தமது அணிக்கான மற்றொரு கோலை பெறுவதற்கான கோல் கம்பங்களுக்குள் பந்தை செலுத்தும் பொழுது கோல் காப்பாளர் வெளியே வந்திருந்தார். எனினும் இறுதியாக அவ்வணியின் பின்கள வீரரான நிஷாந்த் பெரேரா அந்த பந்தை தடுத்து வெளியே அனுப்பியிருந்தார். தற்பொழுது கோனர் உதைக்கான வாய்ப்பு சிறந்த முறையில் தானிஷ்கர் ராஜபக்ஷவினால் அந்த பந்து பிடிக்கப்படுகின்றது. தற்பொழுது ஜாப் மைக்கேலிடம் செல்கின்றது பந்து. எனினும் பின்கள வீரரானால் சிறந்த முறையில் அந்த பந்து திசை மாற்றப்படுகின்றது. ஃபசாலிடமிருந்து ஃபர்ஹானிடம் பந்து செல்கின்றது. சிறந்த முயற்சி ஒன்றாக அது இருக்கவில்லை. கோல் கம்பங்களுக்குள் செலுத்த வேண்டிய பந்து வெளியே செல்கின்றது. உயர்ந்த நிலையில் முதல் பாதியை விட ஒரு மிகவும் வித்தியாசமானதும் விறுவிறுப்பானதான ஒரு ஆட்டம் இரண்டாவது பாதியில் இடம்பெற்று கொண்டிருக்கின்றது. போட்டி நிறைவடைவதற்கு இன்னும் 12 நிமிடங்கள் அளவிலான நேரம் மாத்திரமே இருக்கின்றது.
I said before that the danger is still not away from Renown. Couple of minutes earlier, cross bouncing off the crossbar, cleared away by Danushka Rajpaksha for corner. New Young's still threatening, but very rarely. But you can't take the chance. Renown, Farhan, Rifnaz, Dimutu. The first touch is really poor from him, but he still goes at it, creates the indecision. Rifnaz, Fazul, Rifnaz, Shamil, Fazul, back to Francis, Dimutu, Farhan in space, we are into the final 10 minutes of this match. After having an utterly horrible first half, Renown has bounced back from a 1 goal down and a penalty miss to lead this match 2-1. Amadi, Hasita Priyankara, Soga, Shupun Lakruan. Pass is intercepted. Sudha Jayalat to Priyankara. Soga to Avishka Pereira. Was in at the far post. Looks to have been an offside for New Youngs. Job Michael now. Job Michael still has it. Does well to wriggle out of 3 defenders. Fazal is offside.
நியூ யங்ஸ் அணி வீரர்களின் கால்களிலே பந்து நீண்ட நேரம் நிலைத்திருக்கும் ஒரு வாய்ப்பை நாம் இவ்வளவு நேரமாக காணவில்லை. எனினும் தற்பொழுது அவர்கள் தமது வீரர்களின் கால்களுக்குள் பந்துகளை பரிமாற்றி நீண்ட நேரம் தமக்குள் பந்தை கட்டுப்படுத்தி வைத்துக் கொள்வதற்கான ஒரு முயற்சியை மேற்கொண்டு வருகின்றனர். எனினும் ரெனவுன் அணியின் பின்கள வீரர்கள் அதனை தடுக்கும் முயற்சியில் ஈடுபட்டுள்ளனர். தற்பொழுது மற்றொரு முயற்சி ஆஃப் சைடாக கணிக்கப்படுகின்றது. ஏற்கனவே முதலிலும் ஒரு வாய்ப்பை ஆஃப் சைடாக பெற்றது நியூ யங்ஸ் அணி. எனவே 2 சிறந்த வாய்ப்புகள் தடுக்கப்பட்டன நியூ யங்ஸ் அணி கோல்கள் பெறுவதற்கான முயற்சியில். ஐந்துக்கு 3-2 என்ற அடிப்படையில் இந்த போட்டியில் தமது வீரர்களை வைத்து விளையாடுகின்றது ரெனவுன் அணி. மிக நீண்ட நேரம் தமது வீரர்களிடம் பந்தை வைத்துக் கொள்வதற்கான ஒரு முயற்சியை ரெனோன் அணி மேற்கொண்டாலும் ஒரு சில தவறுகளின் காரணமாக அந்த வீரர்களின் அந்த முயற்சி தடுக்கப்படுகின்றது. தற்பொழுது ஃப்ரீ கிக் வாய்ப்பொன்று கிடைக்கப்பட்டிருக்கின்றது. நியூ யாங்ஸ் அணிக்கான தமது இரண்டாவது கோலை பெறுவதற்கான ஒரு சிறந்த வாய்ப்பாக அமையும் என்று நாம் நினைக்கின்றோம். இந்த சந்தர்ப்பத்திலே ரிஃப்னாஸ் அணியின் தலைவர் ரிஃப்னாஸ் முறையற்ற விதத்தில் எதிரணி வீரரை முட்டியதன் காரணமாக அந்த ஃப்ரீ கிக் வாய்ப்பு கிடைத்திருக்கின்றது நியூ யாங்ஸ் அணிக்கு.
An opportunity here for New Youngs with the free kick. Hasita Priyankara stands over it, including Susil Pradeep. Priyankara's shot, an easy collection for Danushka Rajpaksha. Very good ball to find Rizkan. Francis. Avishka Pereira. Lanka Priyadarshana. Priyankara. Patient build up from New Youngs. We haven't seen that in the second half from them. Avishka. Farhan. This has been a concern for Renown. They don't have players to replace their starting 11 who could continue that same sort of attack and the rhythm. Another foul committed. Now have committed 4 fouls in the second half. All 4 of them have been in their own half. The delivery in, blocked away by Rajpaksha. Now, very good opportunity here for Job Michael. All alone. But the defense comes back and clears that away. It was the number 6, Supun Lakruan. Now New Youngs readying another change, an attacking change by the looks of it, looking to score that equalizer in the final few minutes. It's St. Joseph Vas College's attacking midfielder Ishara Sandruwan, who is on the sideline. Pastamari, Tussle, Rizkan, Fazal, Rifnaz. He hasn't taken a shot up until now. He should have taken there. Given away to Farhan, and the opportunity has lost. Now Soga with a through ball. Rajpaksha lets it out.
ක්‍රීඩක ආදර්ශනය අංක 22 නිව්යන්ග්ස් අංක 4 වෙනුවට
Ishara Sundarwan coming on for the number 4 Susil Pradeep. The 19-year-old youngster. Rajpaksha hacks it downfield. There'll be 3 minutes of injury time in this match as Soga now comes back in. Cross in, cleared away by Shamil. Puzzle. Good work done by Nishant Pereira. Quick attack. Header. Chance. Francis intercepts. Brings it forward now. Looking for options. Farhan. Cross in. Again. Goes out. Looks like it took a reflection off an opposition player for a corner. Ball in. Opportunity here for Job Michael off the crossbar, off the upright, initially saved by Supun Kavesh. The upright, the left and the right on that left side of the goal has come to the rescue of New Youngs not once but twice. Looked like a studs up challenge, but referee takes none of it.
நியூயாங்ஸ் மற்றும் ரெனோன் அணிகளுக்கு இடையிலான போட்டியின் மேலதிக நேரம் சென்று கொண்டிருக்கின்றது. 90 நிமிடங்கள் கடந்த நிலையில் தற்பொழுது ரெனோன் அணியின் இளம் வீரர் ரிஃப்னாஸ் எதிரணி வீரரினால் மோதலுக்கு உள்ளாகி உபாதைக்குள்ளாகி இருந்தார். எனினும் தற்பொழுது அவர் தனது நிலையை சீராக்கி கொண்டு மீண்டும் விளையாடுவதற்கு தயாராகவில்லை. மைதானத்திற்கு வெளியே வந்து எனினும் மீண்டும் அவர் தனது ஆட்டத்தை ஆரம்பித்திருக்கின்றார். நியூயாங்ஸ் அணி போட்டியை சமப்படுத்துவதற்கான கோலை பெறுவதற்கான முயற்சியை மேற்கொண்டிருக்கின்றது. நியூயாங்ஸ் அணியின் வீரர் சிறந்த ஒரு உள் நுழைதலை வழங்கினார். போட்டியின் முழு நேரம் நிறைவடைந்து இருக்கின்றது. எனவே டயலாக் சாம்பியன்ஸ் லீக் சூப்பர் 8 சுற்று தொடரின் இரண்டாவது வார போட்டிகளின் மூன்றாவது போட்டியாக வெனப்பியர் நியூ யங்ஸ் அணிக்கும் ரெனோன் அணிக்கும் இடையிலான போட்டியில் இரண்டாவது பாதியில் பெறப்பட்ட 2 கோல்களின் மூலமாக 2-1 என்ற கோல்கள் கணக்கில் வெற்றியை சுவைத்திருக்கின்றது. எனவே தமது சூப்பர் 8 சுற்றின் முதலாவது வெற்றியை இந்த வெற்றியின் மூலம் ரெனோன் அணி பெற்றுக்கொண்டுள்ளது.
That's it. As we come to a close, that's full time here at the Kalania Football Complex. As Renown with a hard-fought win against New Youngs. They were really poor in the first half as New Youngs dominated play, scored an early goal from Hasita Priyankara. Should have doubled their lead as well. And Renown got a penalty in the first half, saved brilliantly by Supun Kavesh, who I thought is the man of the match for today, Supun Kavesh. As Renown in the second half, you cannot take them lightly as they turn things around, turn fortunes around, came back into the game brilliantly, dominated. Scored by the first goal by Job Michael after a defensive error, and then another defensive error, giving away a own goal. New Youngs, all that came from that brilliant play that New Youngs who played Renown, who played quite brilliantly in that second half. Their passes stuck together. The usual Renown we saw, and there was no stopping them. Towards the end, both sides lacked that energy as Renown held on to win this match 2-1. New Young Renown brings the Champions League Super 8 campaign back on track, while New Youngs has only a point after the first 2 games, will be bitterly disappointed. And just a reminder to join us tomorrow on Monday at 3:20 p.m. for the final, fourth and final match of game week 4 between the high-flying Army SC against Navy SC, live from ThePapare.com. Until then, this is me, Navod Vijay Vikram, along with Arshad Khal, and for the ThePapare.com crew, sharing the passion.